Alrighty, what's up y'all, it's me, Mod Man Guy, my favorite Mod Man Guy. In today's video, I'm gonna be drawing just the way, I intended, I guess. There's also a rundown on how I draw stuff. Means potential webcam recording. I need my drawing pad, just a moment. I got it. So first of all, we need our line work. Personally, by the way, I use H-Sprite. You can use any other pixel art app, like Pistol or what's it called? Yeah, LibreSprite or any other pixel software you can use. But personally, I use this. Don't mind our palette in the top left. It's not important, but it will come up later. So let's get drawing. First of all, I start with the eyes. The eyes are the most expressive part of the face. You can draw like some funny little eyebrows here. And next up, you have the nose. Now, normally when I'm drawing, I am also a traditional artist. Whenever I'm in school, people walk by and they see me drawing the nose, and like, what are you drawing? If that ever happens to you while drawing my art style, don't worry. Just explain to them that it will be better later. Or, it's not what you think it is. Next up, you have to draw the head shape. And to do this, you have two ways of doing it. You can either draw a different layer to see what you want to draw as the head. We can do like things head. Oopsie. Let's do that face at the top layer. Now, there's two ways of drawing this. You could either draw like with one layer. For instance, we can draw Thing's head, and we could go like, oh, I don't want to draw like that head. So you can try it again. Let's draw like a simple circle. A simple circle. Good enough. Now, actually, no, hold on. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Let's do Thing's head instead. It's easier. It's easier to work with. Alright. Next up, the mouth. The mouth is really important for drawings. You want to make sure you have that, like, what do you want to draw? You can draw any mouth, really. I like to draw mine with the outline first, and then if I want to add teeth, I can do this. And sometimes if I want it to look really creepy, I can just add the line. Let's try that on our little model here, shall we? Alright, so this is the basic. We're going to be working with this. If we want to add our line, we can. It'll look like that. Simple. Fairly simple. Basic head with a basic mouth, nice eyes, and a little nose. Perfect for any project really. Next up, you have the hands. You can draw the hands any style you want really. Doesn't really matter for my style, because I draw them all the same. I'm not used to drawing with a digital pen for, well, digital art. So mine might look a little sloppy here. But that's okay, because sloppy is my kind of style. Let's go into the corner real quick. I like to draw my hands kind of like, both shape extending outward. These are our left fingers. And then for the middle fingers, you just do this. This is a basic hand pose. Very versatile, can be used for anything really. For arms, they're just simple lines. Doesn't matter how you draw lines. Now, we have to work on, well, his feet. How's he gonna walk around? Well, I like to draw them like this normally, through my Thing style. Connect them. But, of course, you can go with the Alpha 3 on mod style, which I tend to not really use as much, because Alpha 3 on mod is on hiatus. But, that's besides the point. I like to draw them going down first, extended them out more than the thing, and then draw the foot. So as the other side. And then, you want to go up farther, and go down. Alright, hold on. Let me copy paste this arm real quick. Because I don't really want to draw another arm right now. Well, if you wanted to add accessories like a cape, all you have to do is add some triangles, some dots inside, and going off the rim and inside. As for hats in the Fang style, you want them to be short and sweet, kind of simple. They can't be too complex, or they'll look kind of wonky on his head. Our style is meant to look goofy after all, so sorry, my stuff happens out sometimes. Anyways, yeah, you want it to look really silly. You want it to look kind of goofy. So you draw it like that, or you can draw it like this, or like Fang's hat, and then draw a line. Now we have a basic Fang model. Now you can draw him in basically any pose you really want to. I wouldn't really judge. So let's put our skills to the test, shall we? Let's put this guy up into the corner. Oops. I guess I didn't select that. Right? Oh yeah, it's on a different layer, isn't it? Oopsie. As I was saying, put this in the corner. Oh yeah, as for color palette, you want it to also stay simple. Let's drag this out here real quick. I already have a pre-saved palette, and it's kind of complex. And if you want a simpler palette, well, I can include one in the description so you can download it yourself. So I'll include this palette I have right here in the description so you can follow along with this coloring process. Hold up, first of all, I need to add this line here so the fill tool can work. You get a fill tool. I like using the fill tool because it's way easier. My pen is acting a bit strange right now. Anyway, I like to start with the hands and teeth first, as well as the eyes. They're the easiest to color in, by far. If you have any stray pixels, don't worry about it. They're not that noticeable. Unless you have bigger pixels to worry about, then you have to fill them in. Such as this part right here, that we didn't color in. Next, we need to select our skin color. Pizza Tower already has a skin color, and it's this color right here. So if you want a darker skin color like Joy's, you'd have to go with some color like this. So let's fill this in. And for this model, we only have to use it for the head, because our arms will be covered up with the same color as this. Next up, speaking of which, we'll do the cloth actually right now. Since I want it to not be completely like Thing, let's use the Zing color palette. So you drag it on over, and no, wait, hold on, that's the wrong color. You use this color and fill it in. Don't forget the hat. The hat's very important. Next up, the cape. You would want a darker color for something like this. If it doesn't match, like it would look like this, you'd want something lighter. You'd want something lighter, but it would look like this. So what would you do? Well, you just drag the slider somewhere else. Let's go with this, let's go with something like this. Next up, you'll have to fill it in. There you have it. If you want to add no shine, which, if you want to copy myself exact, you'd want to do that. So, oopsies. instead of filling it on immediately, since there's no outline right here, we're gonna have to add it in ourselves. I like to add the shiny pig, so it's as a center of attraction, and brings more attention to the nose, which makes you realize that it's bigger. If you were to draw a Fang, you'd have to have the nose at least go somewhere near the bottom of the mouth. And there you have it, my style. But let's put our skills to the test and see what you learn. So get your pen, your pencil, your notebook, anything you want to use to draw, and let's get doing it, shall we? Alright, so, in this case, I know, jump scare. Anyways, to fill this gap right here, to make it not bleed in like this, you wanna add the same color right here. Why? I don't know, it just became my signature thing to do. Oopsies, wrong side. As long as it's not noticeable, then you're fine. And there you'd have it. Now you have Fang. Now you can draw Fang in countless styles. Personally, Fang is one of my favorite characters to draw. And as for this, let's actually have it Zing. Because, well, Zing is one of my characters. And there you go. This is the part of the video where I tell you to like subscribe and if you enjoy the video. So see you guys next time. Bye.